Now, if we reflect forward, if we start looking into the future, what do you see as having the biggest impact on our ability to execute these journeys within our companies?
Looking now from being both at startup or biggest enterprises, I would say there are two things. One, which relates to people and culture. Being able to move fast, it's important. I still remember, on some previous roles and jobs, we used to develop in a waterfall way, which took us sometimes 6 months to a year until we
Yeah.
released a new version. Today, releasing a software in a year, it's unheard of. You can't
Right.
be relevant. So being able to adapt and adopt new cultures of product and engineering, new people that are willing to move the business forward and work, more in an agile, today it's agile, by the way, maybe in 5 years from now, it's a different method, different type of process. But being able to adapt, it's important, and it's driven by the people, which drives the culture, which drives these processes and methods. And then the second one is the infrastructure. Now, when saying infrastructure, I don't mean just, cloud. I mean it very broadly. Any tool that helps us innovate faster, it can be cloud, obviously. It can be containers. It can be serverless. It can be edge. It can be AI and machine learning. And it can also be things like, how do we share information between teams? How do we make ourselves not rewrite some codes of pieces that are very standards, like how do we charge a user, how do we communicate with the user, how do we authenticate the user, things that are repetitive from every company to company, and even within a company are repetitive from a team to team. And even just how do we manage this process, tools like Jira and Confluence and similar things which are more modern help teams to gives them the infrastructure to innovate faster. So if you have the right people with the right mindset, and the industry are continuously improving the infrastructure for them to innovate, and you make sure that you adopt it, and it's not like, we're not in the cloud, we're still doing waterfall, we're still doing that. Make sure to change it. If you have both, you'll probably get to there in some way.
Yeah, but I like this broader use of infrastructure. It's really like the foundation with which we're operating on.